So you say you're stuck home with the coronas, and everywhere you go, they're out of everything. Same deal as the rest of us. You're not alone. And trust me, I got into a fight that I don't even care to talk about that got really violent over toilet paper yesterday. One of the other things I haven't been able to find is any kind of sanitizers, hand sanitizers, none of that crap. It's just not available anywhere. So then I found like a homemade recipe for it, and I was kind of curious. I was like, okay, well, we're going to make this and try it out. So I whipped up a batch last night, and it actually turned out good. So I think this guy knows what he's talking about. It wasn't a hurry up and make money off of the coronavirus kind of video or anything like that. The video was shot a couple of years ago. His recipe was okay. He just had one thing wrong that I changed in it to make it a little bit easier. And that is, one of the liquids you use should have color, the other one shouldn't. It makes it a lot easier to tell when you're getting to the point where you need to be. So first let's go over the ingredients that you're going to need. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera for this. I think it's more important that you see the ingredients instead of seeing me. Here we go. Boom. Okay, what we have here is just your standard Walmart makeup remover package. I got 2 10-packs because, like I said, I wanted to start off small at first to make sure this was going to work. Luckily, I already had this laying around. It's just your typical run-of-the-mill rubbing alcohol. Nothing special about it. Over here, now this is one of the other key ingredients, and this is where I said that you should have one thing that's got color to it. I found this in color or clear. I went ahead and bought it in color. If you can't find this in color, look for your alcohol with eucalyptus in it, because it's green, it's a different color. Or add food coloring to one of the two if you feel like it. I just felt it was easier to purchase one with a different color. So this is an acne liquid for acne removal. Okay, this is also meant to help in this. This gives you some of the ingredients that you need that the alcohol doesn't have. So what you do is you go ahead and you open one of these packages. You're going to use equal parts. I did the math, and for these little packs here, which are just little 10-packs, it's basically 2 ounces. So I put 2 ounces of the acne remover in one pack. And there was a horrendous amount of blue in there at that point. So I sealed it shut, squished it through, smashed it up, made sure it got well circulated through them. When I opened it up, they were a nice blue shade. So then I added 2 ounces of the rubbing alcohol. Once again, smashed it all up, got it all mixed up, got everything looking good. They're soaking wet at this point. Trust me, if you open it up and pull one out, they're dripping wet. You can clean everything with them. I use them to clean my hands, then I use them to clean my face, then I use them to clean anything that I've been touching. My cell phone is as clean as it's been since it came out of the box. I mean, literally everything gets wiped down. This is the pack that I currently have the mix in, and I'll show you. These are supposed to be white, and you'll be able to see they're no longer white. They're a nice light blue color. But they definitely do the trick now. I mean, nice light blue, a little bit of haze to them there. They're gigantic. I didn't want little wipes. A lot of people have this thing about wanting those teeny tiny little wipes. I consider that to be useless. As far as, mixing the 2 liquids together and making a hand sanitizer out of it, that might work. If you're going to do that, I would say add liquid Dawn to it, something that has an antibacterial dish soap nature, or even Dial hand soap. Mix them in there. You've got an antibacterial hand soap that you ain't got to worry about. I mean, Dial already is, but, you're going to have a hard time finding that anyway. You're going to get stuck with the generic. If you even find it, if you find anything at all, it's probably going to be some cheap stuff that, is not antibacterial at all. So you got to get these ingredients in there. And I think that is the reason why I recommend going with the antibacterial acne cleaner and the alcohol, which dries all that stuff up too. Those are your two key ingredients. Those are the ones that are going to get the job handled. So give them a whirl. Use them up. This is all stuff that you can purchase at any store. I had to go to 2 stores to get these ingredients. You may have to do that because, you know, one may have one and one has the other. It's worth the effort. They work great. They do